Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats, Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Ramblin' Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number... This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Going with the ground game left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on the...
Time to take a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Quickly out to the tight end. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to... He'll take a deep shot here. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and we've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC, and that was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Now improvising. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. And back to the air on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. They're bringing heat. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. The tap. Touchdown, Georgia! First down here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's White. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's back to throw on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The completion well past the sticks. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were. Because of that, he gives up the first down. You need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They're going to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
And on a corner route like that, the ball has got to come out quickly. That football is going to travel a long distance. So you got to get it out quick. You got to put enough air under the football so your receiver can locate it. Nice job executing between those two.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on.
And he takes it in for the score. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Back to throw, it's Grishada. Going for the big play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that.
He wants to take the top off. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. A little release to the back.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield.
A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top. Dances away. And makes the grab in the end zone. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's White. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. And the pass is intercepted. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he will. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Snatches it on the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I love this.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback...
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Moving past the 25. Running toward the tape. At the 30. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. And he's going to score. A 1st down for the offense. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many... On first down, here comes this offense. With jet sweep pass. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. They'll try the right side. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Now they'll try the right side. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
14.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll try the run. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Top going airborne. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. At the 35, he's open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Dogs will move the sticks.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy
unleashes one deep. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
That's caught. It's White. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the catch. It's White. At the 35, he's loose. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. No matter how much college